Hello everybody, Brad here today. Welcome back to Project Hospital. I'm back guys, hello. Please be patient with me. City Skylines video coming out soon. More videos coming out soon, but please be patient. So I have been what you call in a trade a bleep. I actually recorded... Okay, let's start that again, and now Mr. Window Cleaner has gone away. So yeah, basically I recorded the whole episode and then I actually found out that the audio was really bad. So we're back again. So the only things that were different really are I popped in a CT room over here because loads of our patients needed some CT to further along their diagnosis. That is pretty much it. I then just spent the rest of the episode like just trying to treat patients over in general surgery. We have taken a loan out because we were struggling with money and we really needed the CT room, so we need to make money basically. That's pretty much it. And this is of course the Mega Hospital series, so we're going to try and build as big a hospital as possible. That looks horrible. Let's try and sort that out at some point. So yeah, I was basically just made a little CT room, very basic, literally CT machine, like all the necessary equipment, and that is literally it. So yeah, let's try, and if I can speak, let's try and treat some people. So Dana over here, yeah, so she's actually a part of the uninsured people. I know, if she's liver TY, why are we not getting paid? 85%. So does that mean that 15% of these patients are uninsured? That's my brain thinking. And I did actually say in the other episode that I'd actually quite like to open up one of these insurance companies down here. Happy Life or Protect Care, Traumatology or Infectious Diseases, because that would get us more moolah, and we need money at the moment. Right, if I can get my camera to not be a little idiot. So Dana here, she's either got H. pylori infection or peptic ulcer disease. She should actually really be with general surgery because they can do these kind of things. That's high discomfort, medium. Do stool collection first, because it might be that that actually figures out what is wrong with Dana. Over here we've got Joseph. Not sure what's wrong with Joseph. Let's get him booked in for a differential diagnosis. We'll leave the CT just because of how expensive it is, but we will give him some drugs just so he's not in too much discomfort. Sarah Jones here, oh my lord, has HUS, hemolytic uremic syndrome. She should be with the general surgeons really, because they will be able to sort her out. Is that everyone here? I think that's everyone there. Oh, we've got someone in our observation room. No. What's this room? No. Emergency? No. Trauma centre, that's the one. Trauma centre. Right, so he could have a pork tapeworm, hepatic fibrosis. He can't have intestinal crypto. So it's got to be one of these two. So let's do stool collecting and differential. And again, we'll just give him a load of drugs just so he's as comfortable as possible. Right. Who have we got over in general surgery? Because these are the people that normally give us some nice money. Yep, so you have some proton pump inhibitors. That will be you treated. We have Paul Martinez coming over. We're not sure what's wrong with Paul yet. And there's a few different things it could be. Yeah, we'll leave you to the doctors for the moment, Paul. Who's up here then? Dana King. Oh, that's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Can we do some more tests just to make sure we're positive what's wrong with Dana, please? Casey's got cholangitis. IV antibiotics. Again, we'll just give him all... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Who else have we got? Jane Miller's got pancreatitis. That's pretty much it. So it's fairly quiet, but I'm really just trying to focus on making money, which we are actually doing. Our wages are quite high. We have got quite a substantial wage bill. Other than that, we look pretty good. It's in that awkward part of the game where you kind of get people that come in that need surgeries, But actually building an operating theatre is so much money. Like, it's actually ridiculous how much that costs. So I think we're just going to chill out for a minute. Just try and treat as many patients as possible. And then we can carry on. Oh my lord, what's that? He's shy. Like, he looks like a bloody alien. And then we can like try and improve the hospital a lot further. I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan, guys. Well, hello, Barbara. Who's this? Joseph. Joseph had laryngitis. Oh, so he's going. So the game actually wants us next to kind of focus on intensive care unit. That's a very expensive unit to build because of like the life monitors and all of that kind of jazz. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of a dodgy one, really. We want to progress and we want to, you know, expand our hospital, but at the minute we need the money. We just need the money, guys. Oh my lord, look how depressed he looks. Are you alright, Joseph? Christ, don't walk too fast, mate. I was not sure about Joseph. He's still having a few lab tests being done, so that might help us. And same with Dana. We're actually a little bit now thinking that she's actually more leaning towards peptic ulcer disease, which is interesting. John, we're still not sure what's wrong with John, but again, he's got a few tests left to go. We need some money. We do need some money. What's happening out over here? Who's this? We saw Dana. She's a complete 50-50, but she's going to have a few more things done. I really don't want to have to go down this route of getting an MRI, because that is many pennies, many pennies. Jane's being treated as we speak. Barbara's being treated as we speak. Okay, so that's actually looking pretty good then up there. It's fairly slow in the clinic. It's fairly slow in this clinic over here as well, actually. We've got Patricia over here. She's doing a basic visual test. She obviously has something wrong with her eye. It's worth doing temperature. There's no free bed for regular general surgery. Oh dear. Are these all filled, are they? Yes. Okay, what I will do is I will come out over here. If we get rid of this wall from... Is it just one? No, it's two spaces. It's two spaces there, isn't it? Why have I done that? Like, that's a bit of an odd thing to do, Bradders. Why did you do that? So let's get rid of that wall then. And we'll actually come out this way. And then we'll try and... Can I get 2 bed units? Not enough funds. I've just deleted the wall. I've just deleted the wall. And I can't undo. Brilliant. Fantastic. Amazing. Right. Another loan. Don't want to do that, but sometimes needs must. Why can't I do that now? Does prefect can be placed indoors? Okay. So needy, this game. So needy. Right now, oh no, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. How do I get a prefab again? There we go. Copy that. Put that in there. Get the brick wall. That can go across there. And there. And then we'll get our standard little floor. Right, and then in here we've got a blue stripe. Here we go. So we can put him over there. Oh, look, I missed a brick. I missed a brick. I don't know why I'm so bad at remembering to do that. I don't know. Maybe I need to employ a psychotherapist to tell me why I'm so bad at doing that, maybe. Then we've got a little bit of room here to expand. Okay, I like it. Long wait for bed. Yes, Dana, but now you have one. I've treated you. Oh, hello, Sarah. Oh, she's the one with HUS. Poor Sarah. Is this person just... What are you doing? You're staring at the wall, hun. Performing interview? I Are you now? I don't think you are. Where's Michael Moore? Is she meant to be in the other room? Oh, I think she's fixed now. I think she's come out of the Matrix. I think she is fixed. Right. Who have we got coming over here? This is Sarah Jones, and she's the person with HUS. So where is she? No, we don't need to do that. If we know what's wrong with her, we don't need to do more tests, guys. Oh, they're bloody wasting my money, guys, they are. They're bloody wasting my money. Same with you. We don't need to do more tests if we know what's wrong with you. You need antibiotics. Go and have your antibiotics and shut up. Okay. God, I'm so lovely, aren't I? Right. Barbara's got UTI. Jane's got pancreatitis. Just checking that no one's got more tests that they need. Right, that's all good. Dana. Still not sure what's wrong with Dana, so obviously she is going to need a few more tests, but that's fine. Okay, who's over in emergency? John Adams, he's actually got pork tapeworm, so we know that he needs antihelminthics to get rid of that bad boy. Patricia Adams over here, still not sure what's wrong with her. Give her some for pain. Recommendations, sure. So it has been whittled down. Oh, okay. So it must be beef tapeworm. We know that it can't be cardiology because we don't have that department. We know it can't be traumatology because we don't have that department. So we know it must be emergency. Look at the insurance payouts. Look at the bloody insurance payouts. We need traumatology, guys. We need traumatology. So she will need antihelminthics and she can get out of my hospital. Dana White, she's going to have to go for gastroscopy, I think, because they're still not sure what's wrong with her. Joseph Taylor. So it's basically down to these three, Joseph: appendicitis, cholecystitis, and pyelonephritis. So let's actually pop you up to general surgery. Oh, okay, so it would be good to do like a USG or some type of sonography. We can get a sonography room. I don't think that should be too expensive, really. And I'd actually quite like to get traumatology. What do we need for traumatology? Not a lot. Office. And then a ward. But then we are going to need the operating room, because I think quite a lot of their procedures require some kind of surgery, don't they? Okay, something to think about. How are we doing in terms of money? So we've actually made money today. We've actually made $300, even though we've spent $5,000 on building. That's not bad. That's not actually that bad. I don't think I'm going to build sonography quite yet. I think I'm going to let the let the game run a little bit longer. Okay. Don't care about your autosave. We've got staff switch over. Michael's got shingles, so that's not good for you, Michael, is it? We do not want to be Michael at the minute. These people are buying their medicine. Give us some money. Thank you. Oh, we've just had wages go out. So we've not actually made money. We've actually lost 10,000. Long wait for bed. Sounds like general surgery needs some attention. Right. Who have we got here? Dana King. Pyelonephritis, that's fine. Wish I could stop that blood test, but I can't. You know what you're doing, so you should be treated in the morning. You're fine. And by fine, I mean they're treated. They're just receiving their treatments. Still not sure what's wrong with you. Let's go differential diagnosis for Dana. You've got HUS. Okay. Now, can I copy 2 more beds? Do I want them here? I want at least... Maybe with 1 more bed. But I don't know how I feel about there, because that could be like a little corridor coming into this area with more beds. So that's 1 more bed. And then these should be treated fairly soon, I hope. And that should give us a boatload of money in the morning. Right, I'm going to fast forward and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, good morning. Our money situation isn't great. Not great. But is it 8 o'clock where these beds should be emptied? Is it 8 o'clock where if they're treated, they're like, bye, trust them, see you later? Am I right? Am I wrong? Don't know. I think I was right. I think we gained a little bit of money there. Yeah, so it's still not great. So what's the worst department? So at the minute, it's basically the labs. So labs and radiology obviously don't really make money. They're just another tool that's used, you know, for emergency really. But general surgery is making quite a lot of money. So I think it probably is time that we at least start thinking about getting the operating theatre. Or we just get more diagnosis rooms. We do really need sonography. I did actually have to tell a patient to go last night because we couldn't treat them and we just needed sonography. So if we go over here to radiology, how much is a sonography unit? 13,000. I feel like it's not that expensive. I feel like we're making it that expensive. Could actually put it up here. What's that? Planning only, not on foundations. I don't know what I was doing up there. Do I get money if I do this? Do I? No. Okay, cool. What about if I get rid of the walls? No. Okay, cool. So I was thinking about sonography here. How much would foundations, how big does sonography need to be first? 5 by 4. 5 by 4. Okay. So foundations for that would cost just over 1,000. We can do that. And then get a wall in. How much? Walls are different prices. Okay. So for a minute, do that. We'll get a door or a window because everyone wants to be in a room where you've got your kit off and everyone can walk by and ogle you. Who doesn't want that? Floor. Right. So what do we need? We need an exam table. That can go there. Let's turn around. Turn around. Right, these are the expensive bits. So we've got elastograph. How much is that? Many pennies, I guess. Yes, right. I can do this in an interesting way, I think. I think I've got a little plan. Does it work if I put in a square table, a stool, a PC? Oh, balls. We need a bloody paper holder. Right, how much is a desk? 199.99. Right. Now I want that. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go into the nether regions. We're gonna get a paper holder. We'll get a light. You're gonna see my little plan in a minute, guys. Disinfectant is 89, sink is 29, so we'll get a sink. Where? Don't know. There. We need a bin. Okay, we can get a bin. We can get a bin there. We've got $4,000 left. We need an equipment cabinet, elastograph, and shockwave therapy. And USG. There's absolutely no way that we're going to get all of that, is there? So what I should have done is just built the prefab room. If I delete all of that, is this going to work? Can I then build the prefab room? I was going to go into debt, but I'll just delete all the things that we don't need. Yeah, so at 9,000 in debt. But then I come in here and I'm like, oh, we don't need that. Like, we don't need 2 of them. No, do that. And then you can go there. We don't need any of that. So that can all go. Don't need a plant. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, I like that. So it's in a bit of debt, but this will help us do more diagnosis. More diagnosis, treating more patients. You see? You see? You see? Maybe I'm not as stupid as I think, or maybe I am. Right, waiting room. I'm just going to extend that like that. And then we've got sonography. And then once we actually have money, we can come around here, make these rooms a lot nicer. Oh my lord, the clinic is popping off. Right, let's try and get through these. Brooke Hernandez. Not sure what's wrong with you. Do all of the cheap tests first, please. Blood pressure. You know, all the standard jazz. So we know what's wrong with you. You need corticosteroids, and then you can go. Patricia, but thank you for coming. You must be arm contusion, which is that one. That means that you need numbing ointment. Thank you, Jane, and good night. Over here we've got James Baker. Again, let's do all of these simple tests first, please. But we know it can only be Raynaud's syndrome or golfer's elbow. That should be fairly easy. Don't do that. You need vasodilators. Thank you, James. Good night. Dana Anderson over here. It can be either of those. I think you need to go up to general surgery. Let's do a bit of that for Dana. Over here we've got Frank. Frank's got hay fever. He needs some antihistamines, which he's getting. Will you go to hospital if you had hay fever? That seems a bit odd to me, but can't be you, can't be you, can't be any of you. It must be traumatic cardiac arrest or aortic rupture. You must be in quite a lot of pain, Richard. I feel like if you have an aortic rupture oh, so now it could be chest contusion. Yeah, it can't be broken ribs, so it must be chest contusion, which requires numbing ointment. Richard, you can then go home. Oh yeah, we're getting some money here actually. Thomas Wright, we're not sure yet. Right, let's go to general surgery. Let's see if we can do the same over here. No beds are actually occupied upstairs. Right, so we're not sure what's wrong with you, so we're going to do these simple ones first. Dana over here. Yeah, we're going to try and do USG on Dana. Oh my god, Frank's collapsing. Code blue. Frank's collapsing. Code blue. Right, dehydration is the worst. So for dehydration, we need rehydration. Let's do that. Let's do all of this. We'll put them in HGU. And in terms of diagnosis, HUS primary peritonitis. Physical, chest, abdomen, temperature, heart monitoring. And that should... Oh yeah, I've done that one. I've done the save one patient. I don't think I gained anything by it, but it's good to be done, right? Do I have any which reward us with money? Yes. Reach 80% prestige at the end of the day in emergency. We're doing pretty good in emergency actually, so that actually could be quite achievable, he says. Probably not, but he says. Right, let's end the episode with figuring out what's wrong with our good friend Mr. Frank here. So this is calming down now. We're giving him some active treatments. So he should be chilling out a little bit. Are we actually going to do some tests on Frank, or are we just gonna chill? What are you doing? Waiting for a doctor technologist for examination. Do we need more doctors over here? Seems, yeah. Right, let's get another doctor. Anyone cheap? Anyone cheap here? Fraser's pretty cheap. Fraser's pretty cheap. Can you help Frank, Fraser? Right, so Childs here. I don't know why I'm calling him Childs, but there you go. Has got appendicitis, so he actually needs laparoscopic surgery. So we need the operating theatre. But I think I've got a plan. I think the plan is to try and get 80% prestige at the end of the day for emergency. With that 50,000, we could build operating theatre, and then we can start treating these patients. But at the moment, he's going to have to go to another hospital. There's no way that we can afford. No way we can afford building an operating theatre and staffing it. That's the problem with the operating theatre. Is it's not only a really expensive room, but you also have to figure out a way of actually, staffing it with all of your surgeons. See, look, Jennifer, band ligation. That is operating theatre, doesn't it? Yeah. So again, you're going to have to go, Jennifer. Don't want you to go, Jennifer. Don't want you to go, but needs vancomycin. Wait. No, you don't have that. You don't have that, Mark. You need to go and see someone in general surgery, and they'll do more tests because you haven't got C. difficile infection. Jennifer's leaving because she can be treated. Yeah, that's fine. So I think that's our plan. Once we've got enough money, you need to get operating theatre in ASAP, and then we could actually explore getting like traumatology, which would be really helpful. General surgery. I'll give him some spasmolytics. I feel like we're getting closer to figuring out what's wrong with Frank here. So in our next episode, we'll figure out what's wrong with Frank. We'll make him a favourite patient. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're glad that Mr. Bradders is back and making videos. Please be patient, like I said. Videos will be coming out. Just be patient with it. And I'll see you in our next episode. Guys, have a lovely day. Mr. Anderson has got ulcerative colitis. We know what's wrong with Frank, so that's a little treat for you. And yeah, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later. See you later. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel down below if you haven't done so already. And please feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Have a great day. See you later.